And the last question I wasn't able to get to in the podcast was from young Liam on Instagram. Actually, we ended up, Liam and I had a session the day after he asked his question. But his question was, how do you practice having no fear over a shot? We spoke about in our session, Liam, and the answer that I would give you is not having fear over a shot is potentially an unrealistic expectation, because in a round of golf there are a lot of things that we fear or that we don't want to have happen. So firstly, it's about recognizing when you do sort of, are in that fearful state or that state of trying to avoid something out on the golf course. And what we spoke about was a process called fear setting, to actually process your fear. Worst case scenario is if there's water down the left and you're scared of hitting the water, to actually process that fear. If you did hit it in the water, what would happen? So you take a drop, you're hitting 3 from the water hazard. If it's a par 4, how long would you have in? What would the shot be like? So actually process that fear, and then a very high percentage of the time in a round of golf, once you process that fear, you realize that what you're actually scared of really isn't that scary at all, and it's not going to cost you a huge amount. So what actually happens is when you process that fear and realize what I'm scared of isn't that bad, that helps to release the fear, or more importantly, it helps to stop that fear having control over you during performance. So, for me, that is a really big process. And also, depending upon, some people also say that they just understand that it's a round of golf. It's one golf shot out of hundreds and hundreds and maybe thousands you're going to play that year, that the outcome of this shot, although in the moment might seem big, in the bigger picture of how many rounds you're going to play, the outcome of this shot doesn't mean as much as the perception that we have of it. So, go through that fear setting process, and also have a little bit of a longer term sort of look at your golf, a longer term expectation of your golf, and know and understand that the outcome of this shot isn't really going to have that much of an impact over your golf in the next 15, 20, 30 rounds, 50 rounds, whatever it might be. If anyone else has any questions about fear and the impact that fear has on you on the golf course, please put a question in or a comment on this video, and I'll be uploading a lot more of these little short, sharp videos moving forward. So I'd be more than happy to answer those, and we'll look forward to many more of your questions moving forward.